Hey, what's going on? Well, unfortunately, we have reached that time of the year where we have shifted everything from summers over to winters. And I had to put the heat on, so I'm going to show that to you here. It happens to be running at the moment. What we have is a Hydro-Therm gas-fired boiler. It's got a standing pilot. And she's running right now. I'll put the camera sideways. I don't know if you can actually see in there. Yeah, she's burning. I have the front cover off because I never put it on. It's got two zones. There's a little takeout pump there and an old GE, which looks like some sort of old school Bell and Gossett type sort of pump from back in the day. It leaks. Right there, you can see the thing I have. Just, yeah, you can see the drippity drip. But, yeah, it wasn't really a big deal to turn it on. Now, one thing over here on this gauge, the pressure is a little on the low side. And I always thought years ago that that was going to be a problem. This is the fill valve for it. It's just a regular valve. It's on all the time. It goes all the way down here, down, back around, and into this guy here. From what I understand, I love that. I'll get to that in a second. From what I understand, that's a pressure reducing valve, and that's supposed to lower it to something like 14 psi or so, and then that kind of gets plumbed in here to the boiler to fill the system. And this is the ASME safety valve, and that's that. So that's all there. Right now this pump is running, as you can see there, and leaking. It generally only leaks when it runs. I understand that I can tighten up the coupling on that. There's a set screw that I can move and then play with it, but it's probably only going to get worse and worse. And one day I'll just have to replace it. But for now it just leaks in there. But getting back to the pressure, without making this video too long, the pressure I always thought was a little bit on the low side, so I used to try to fill this thing, but because that valve back here appeared to be defective, I could never get it to fill past about where it is. So what I would do is go way down in there to the drain. That thing leaks. That's why it's got a cap on it, if you can see there. So I would hook up a hose from the washermatory and run it down over here and hook it into the drain valve there and kind of backfill it that way. And that generally seemed to work, and it seemed to provide a little bit better heating or something like that for upstairs. Upstairs is on the same main zone with that takeout pump, and that's that. But anyway, I just kind of had to vacuum it up good and get all the cobwebs and spider webs and crap out of it. And once I did that, I leave the pilot lit year-round, because with something this old, this was, I think, 1974 it was put in. With something this old, I don't want to have any trouble where that pilot don't want to stay lit, so I just leave it burn all year and it's fine. And that is the deal. So the heat is on. It is working just fine. It's leaking because it always leaks. And that's that. And that's pretty much the deal for now. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. And we'll come back for another video so I can show you more.